Can you train yourself out of a concussion, damaged nerve, broken bones, perforated organs? Well, yeah and no. I agree to a point. You cannot train yourself out of a concussion, but you can train the muscles of your neck, the muscles of your jaw to reduce the risk of you getting a concussion. If you have stronger muscles in the neck, if you have better reaction time, you will not get a concussion from the same blow that another person would get a concussion from. First, you can also, if you have stronger muscles protecting the nerves within, they're less likely to break. You can absolutely train your bones to make them less likely to break. There's Wolff's law of the transformation of bones, which states that if you load bones, they will become more dense. So a trained human, even if you just do weightlifting, you have a higher bone density than an untrained person. Up to an incredible point. So I trained Wing Chun, where you use your forearms a lot, to hit on that wooden dummy. And it makes your forearm bones incredibly strong. Same for the shin bones of Muay Thai fighters. They become much stronger. So yes, if you are a trained human being, you are much less likely to break your bones. And the same force that would break the bone of an untrained human will not break your bone. Or the same force that would break your bones before training will not be enough to break your bones after a couple years of training. Same for organs. Your organs are hidden and protected within your stomach, within your belly. So the stronger your abdominal muscles are, the stronger your abdominal wall becomes from training, the more protected your organs are against damage. So that's just true. The same force that will be enough to damage an untrained person's organ in their stomach will not be enough. A trained person will absolutely take that blow and not be injured of it, not be injured by it, which is absolutely crazy to think about. So it is literally like that. When they tested the forces occurring in a fight and they tested it on crash test dummies resembling an average adult man, an untrained human male, then those forces that were taken in a fight were enough for them to conclude that that force would actually end the life of a human. So an untrained human would lose the life if they would get attacked by a professional fighter with that force that is used in the ring. But a trained fighter takes that force and, yes, as I stated before, is not even injured. It takes a lot more, Usually a fighter, he's not knocked out from the first punch to the head. He takes like 20 of them or 100 of them. Then he gets a concussion. But a normal human being would not take one. The first punch would be enough to send them asleep. Same with kicks and punches to the body or to the legs. It's the exact same thing. A normal person would take one of those hits and that would have been it. He would just stop or be injured already, or even worse. And a trained fighter takes many of those impacts before he is stopped.